How you doing? Ah, one of those movies that came out of the blue. Uh, Previous one I think was Sisu. That sort of John Wick World War II type of movie. This movie, I uh, I saw it. It was playing at my local theater. This is a movie. The Blackening is out. This is another African American story inspired by Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. This young woman that's in the movie has a notebook that has the title Modern Prometheus. And if you know the novel Frankenstein, that is the subtitle. But this is really just inspired by it. Uh, we have this character played by Leia, excuse me, Leia, is that Leia? DeLion Hayes as Vicaria. She's 17 years old. When she was much younger, uh, she was at the park with her brother and her mother, and she was cuddling up with her mother on a park bench. And it appears that a stray bullet hit her mother in the head, killing her. One of the part of the narration in the beginning is that she uh, heard her mother's last heartbeat, and within her environment, uh, death is common, and she doesn't like this, so she goes on a path of discovery, uh, science, medicine, obviously. She becomes hyper intelligent uh, to the point where there's this young woman or little kid, Jada, played by Amani Summer. Uh, as her path, uh, she is convinced that death, which is far too dominant in her life, is a disease that can be cured. Uh, Her older brother, Ronald, goes into a much different direction, and he succumbs to as uh, Vicaria uh, has uh, felt that he succumbed to the disease that's plaguing her community, and he becomes a drug dealer for a bigger drug dealer. Kengo, played by Denzel Whitaker. Um, this leads to his death, Chris's death, and his sister basically finds his body and steals it. Goes to a kind of this warehouse factory abandoned in the neighborhood, and builds up a lab. Uh, Great deal of this is drama. It has a kind of um, indie drama look to it, but it does get into the horror aspects with it's few and far between, but there's some grisly little acts that go along with this. Chris ends up, well, there's a bit of violence to a very young boy, gets shot in the neighborhood. Uh, they're trying to revive him with a defibrillator, and that sparks the idea, pun not intended, uh, uh, Vicaria she is inspired to use electricity to the creature she built from Chris's remains, as well as a few other uh, body parts that she was able to be cured. That's never shown, but it's brought up and mentioned. Um, she's okay with him when he rises back. You know, in the novel, you know, Frankenstein just rejects him, this walking corpse that he ended up reviving, uh, calling it an abomination. She rejects him later when she goes out with him to show that their father, who was a very good father, Donald, a very good father, Donald, played by Chad L. Coleman, he's started taking drugs. You know, I mentioned the drug dealer before, and they break into a car to take the drugs to show Chris what's going on. Uh, One of the guys in the gang confront them. Chris gets extremely violent, doesn't kill him, but puts him in the hospital pretty bad, and that freaks out Vicaria. So they have a separation quite a while. Uh, Chris befriends Jada. There's that connection with the child, like in the original Universal Frankenstein movie. This is a very good little movie. It appears to be on its way to Shudder, and I was very happy to be able to see it in the movie theater. Uh, yeah, it is called The Angry Black Girl and Her Monster. Check it out. It will this month. It looks like it's going to start streaming, so I'm assuming since Shudder's name is on it, that it will be on Shudder. Well, until next time, stay safe. Nose, have a good time. Okay, bye now.